how do? Hope to find you well. Welcome to another episode. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate all the support that you guys give all the time. It's very much, without you guys, there would be absolutely no point in me being out on this mad journey. It's a Wednesday and I'm off to a beer festival. That's why I'm so cheery. I love going to beer festivals. Always find a wealth of great new breweries that I've never tried beers from before, and get to try some wonderful things. So I'm going to Derby. I know, but I do love drinking in Derby, to be fair. So whatever my allegiance to football, I can't say a bad word about Derby when it comes to its drinking. And this is the first time the Heritage CAMRA Beer Festival has been on in 4 years. So hasn't been going for a while. I remember going to one years ago, but never here. So today it's in the Museum of Making, right next, well, just down from the Dolphin, if you know where that is, in Derby. So we're going there, meeting up with little Craig, you would have seen the Arnold video, Sherwood video, and the Nottingham Beer Festival. And we will be sampling many beers. I'm going to try and get a couple of pubs done today as well, round by the station I've never done before. The Waterfall, the Merry Widows, and the Station Inn have never actually been ticked off on this game, so I'm going a little bit early, meeting Craig over in Derby, so that I can try and get into 1, 2 or 3 of those. If I can't, I'll try again before we get back on the train to come home tonight. But let's have a good day out. Let's show you some great brewers, some great breweries, show you around the beer festival, and get some new pubs in, hopefully. See you on the train. Well, one of the Derby pubs that I've tried to visit this about 5 different times now, and I can never ever find it open, so I don't know if it's still a pub, if it's not still a pub. Station Inn, so yeah, just up from the train station. It says it opens at match days 10 AM, but I mean, there's never any sign of life whenever I come here. I've come at all sorts of different times of the day, also different days of the week, and I never found it. Is there anybody in Derby knows if the Station Inn actually still opens, or is still a thing? Please let me know, because I've never been able to get into it. Yeah, I've tried loads and loads of times. But do let me know. I might have a look when I come back to the train later and see if it is, but as it stands, we can't do this one. Google says it should be open now. What pub says it should be open now? Facebook pages haven't been updated since 2020 that I can find. Anyway, not the ones called the Station Inn. So I don't know. So one of the other 3 that I still have never done that I want to do is the Merry Widows. Google has that one opening at 2, and it's only like 1 o'clock at the moment. So we'll see if that one is still a functioner or if it's going to be open when I come out. But this one is the Waterfall. Never been able to do the Waterfall on my travels before either. So since we're here and we've got time before the beer festival starts, let's do the Waterfall. Beautiful old building, that. Huge great space. It's very beautiful looking old Victorian building. Massive high ceilings, no ales on. Okay stuff amongst the tabs. Nice enough lads on the bar. But it is, yeah, pretty beautiful looking place. So at least that's one ticked off today that I'd never done before. The Waterfall. Asked Facebook about the station. Apparently it shut down. It shut down, it reopened, it shut down, it reopened, shut down again about a year ago, apparently. And no sign of life ever since. So I've obviously been over it all the times when it's never been open. So I don't know, keep my eye out. Hopefully if it does reopen, I'll find out, someone let me know and I can pop over and do it. Waterfall done with the Merry Widows not open, and Craig still 20 minutes or so away. Might as well go in one of Derby's best pubs for a quick pint, might I? It's the Brunswick Inn, so yeah, just down from the station. Those of you who've watched my Derby Big Mammoth 30-dayer will know all about this already, I'm sure. One of those pubs that I can guarantee going to have a fantastic pint in, so I'll wait for Craig in here. Now, I always try to go with stuff that's local to something, and especially because these guys have got their own brewing thing. I've shown you before, these guys have got their own brewing out the back. Thought I'd have 2 halves quickly. So, this is brand new on Jamie's Cinder Toffee Stout, which is this one here, and their Railway Porter is this one. Let's go and try these. I bet they're great. Jamie's Cinder Toffee Stout. Blue Monkey make a Cinder Toffee Stout that is absolutely out of this world. I'll tell you what, that is equally as good. Oh, that's phenomenal. Wow. Yeah, brewed on site here. They never fail to produce good beers, and that's phenomenal. So while we're doing it, let's try the Railway Porter as well. Yeah, again, it's very nice. I love a porter, but that Cinder Toffee Stout trumps it. Cinder Toffee Stout. I love the Brunswick. I think that is honestly is one of my favourite pubs in the country, not just in Derby, in the country. But made it to the beer festival. Picked up Craig, who we've taken inside, got the glasses, all ready to go. So we are at the Museum of Making. So it is literally, you can see the dolphin just there on my fingers where the dolphin is, and it's next door to the silk mill. Museum of Making is where the hosting is for today. Plenty of history and stuff behind this, and an absolutely stunning building. So beer fest, there is plenty going on in there. There's enough beers to keep me occupied for the afternoon, let's just say that, which is good to know. There's a key keg bar as well, so it's not just all cask and things like that. It is a little bit of craft and other stuff as well, so we will mix it up a little bit. Looking forward to it. That was very nice. Let's go and get the drink on, see what we can do, introduce you to some new beers and some new breweries, hopefully, as we go around. Let's get some beers in. Here he is, look. Finally, eventually. Train was late. Right, as usual, you know me, I've sought out the key keg bar to begin with. So, how many have we got on for the weekend? So, how many have you got on in total?
Total 16.
16 in total.
If I run out, I'll find some more.
He'll find some more. 6 at any one time, and it's a decent little 6 this, including the Vault City. Now, it's not my favourite Vault City, you know, but there's a Vault City up there, and you can't go wrong with that, can you? So, 6 that are pouring to start with. Neon Raptor, Clusters Black, Forest Gatto. I'm looking forward to that. I've got in, straight away, number 1, Science Makes Me Feel Like Dancing from Shiny, which is down here. And I can tell you that as a dipper is very, very nice. The Iron Brew Sour from Vault City, Torside's great brewery, very underrated brewery, I'd say, Iron Spikers. And then 2, Thornbridge. One's a collab with Salt, 8.4%. So you know I'm going to be going with that Scottish Ale in a minute. And then they're Kipling. So this is at the end, for any who are watching this before you get here, right down the end of the building, opposite the cider bar, where there is plenty of great, we'll go with the good ends, where there is plenty of great cider choices going. And we will have a wander through and show you what else is going down in here so far today. Great little venue this, so it's a nice way for them to sort of kickstart this beer festival that has been absent from the city, and it's something that this city really needs, is a beer festival. So all your bitters, your porters, your pales, your ambers, everything like that, your stouts, they're all out on here. Loads of great breweries: Tollgate, Thornbridge, Treehouse, Twisted Oak, Wakey, Tainworthy, I can't say that, Steelfish, South Hams, Sheriff, Shiny, which I've gone for already, but loads and loads of excellent. Pentridge, Milestone. We know Milestone very well from over by Newark, Nottingham Way, Peakstones. Pentridge are one of my favourite breweries. There is plenty of stuff in here that is going to keep me, Lenton Lane, plenty of stuff in it is going to keep me very, very happy for the next few hours. Leather Breeches, Green Duck, Gloucester, Grumpy Fish. I've never heard of them, I'm going to have to try that. I have to try one of theirs. Gloucester, Frome, you name it in the country, there's a brewery in that area, and they're probably represented here. Froth Blowers, Glastonbury, Green Duck, so we love Green Duck. Dancing Duck, very, very local. You can get much more local than that. Literally, you could throw a stone and hit the Dancing Duck pub from here. But yeah, what a great little room. A great little way for them to restart the beer festival, I would say. I'm going to bid you farewell for a minute while I enjoy my dipper from Shiny, my 8% dipper, and then we'll have a look at what else we're going to go with. Beer number 2 then for in here. It's called Toffanilla, and it's Leather Breeches Brewery. I've had a few of those before, I'm very impressed. And this, which is a 5.9% porter. Oh yeah, I'd have that again. What we got?
Rum and raisin cider.
Rum and raisin cider from the brewery.
I can't remember.
Oh, come on, Craig. Nothing like working with professionals. Broad Oak.
Yeah.
Broad Oak, and how is it?
Very nice.
Very, very nice. You know it again? What are you scoring that on Untapped?
4.6.
A what?
4.67.
4.6?
Yeah.
Can't give that on Untapped, can you? Here your 4.6s, that's 4.5 or 4.75?
Got premium, you can.
Premium you can. I don't pay for premium. Beer number 3 then is from Critch Brewery. I love Critch Brewery. Unnecessary Umlauts. It's a choc and cherry stout, at 6%. So that is beer number 3. Beer number 4 is a little bit unusual because it's a sour. It's in a cask. Well, it's in a pin. It's a cask. It's a pin cask. It's a pin cask. You get what I'm saying? It is called Kanga. What's it called? Kangaroo Barb. Kangaroo. Just easier if I show you. Kangaroo Barb Sour. So we're going to have Lenton Lane, Nottingham-based brewery. Let's have a try of this. Good colour, cheap. Ooh, that is sour. That is sour. That's good. That's different, but it's good. Come and try it. That won't hang around for long. If you're coming down Thursday and Friday, come and try that because that won't be around for long. It's an acquired taste. It's very sour. Beer number 7. I'm going for Match by Little Brewing, and it just so happens that the people behind it are stood right here. So explain Match to us. What am I about? What am I in for? What am I about to have?
You are in for a toffee bonfire porter, Dale.
A toffee bonfire porter.
It's going to hit you like a steam train.
Percentage?
4.5%.
4.5%. It looks good. Look, here it is. It's in this kind gentleman's hand already. Confident I'm going to love this.
Absolutely.
I'm confident I'm going to love this. Let's find out together. I will pay you as well. I promise. Yeah. I'm confident I'm going to like this. Gentlemen, success. Well played. Very, very worthwhile. If you're not that these guys, they're just down the road from Derby. And go and check their tap room out. Tap room's open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You might even catch me in there on a Sunday very soon. Try it. I've got a slight counting correction to make, so this is actually only beer 6, but I've gone 4. Back up at the key keg. Clusters, Black Forest Gatto, chocolate cherry stout from Neon. Neon are local heroes, aren't they? This smells brilliant.
I'm thinking that's his way of repaying the beer.
Nice trick.
Yeah, Neon don't miss. Yeah, to be fair, Neon Raptors generally don't miss with anything they do, whether it be, well, whether it be sours, stouts, IPA, whatever Neon Raptor do, generally tends to be pretty well worth it. Always very impressed by Neon. It's a very, very good stout, but I knew it would be. And I'm going with a fruity porter now, Burton Bridge Brewery, and this one's called Damson Porter. So you can see, I do sometimes get asked the difference between a stout and a porter. You'll notice this looks an awful. You can almost see through that. So it's darker than a bitter, but not quite as dark as a stout. That is, so it's a porter. If you've never had a porter, it is on its way to being a stout. It's got a lot of the same properties and sort of makeup as a stout, but it's not quite as dark. But if you like a stout, generally, I would say if you've never tried a porter, try a porter. Burton Bridge one. Fruity porter. Yeah, not bad. Not got that much depth to it, to be fair. But it's, yeah, if you've never tried a porter and you like Guinness or stouts or things like that, I would say try a porter. The beer king of Derby speaking.
Thank you for coming. It's lovely to see you. And it's nice that it's been 4 years since we've had a festival. So it's different, it's smaller, but it's still great. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. And keep drinking. You've got, unfortunately, we have to close at 5 o'clock for several technical reasons. And we have to open to the public at 6 o'clock. The mayor's coming and the Lord Lieutenant of Derbyshire's coming as well to open up. So thanks again for coming. Let's do a little thing we do. We say, cheers to the beers. Cheers to the beers. And the last little message, please return your glasses. If you want to keep them, you can buy them at £3. Cheers. Cheers.
Early from the Beer King direct. So yeah, a few technical hitches with the first day apparently. So they are going to shut at 5 before they've got to reopen to the public at 6. So we're going to have one more here. And then we'll head out and I'm going to take Craig's never been to some of the great pubs at Derby, so I'm going to take him and show him some of the best pubs of Derby. So stick with us, and we're going to go round then and have a few in a few other pubs in Derby. And honestly, these are pubs that you will love. You like to drink, like a beer. These are some of the ones you will absolutely love. So we'll have one more in here, and we'll head round to to a few of the good ones. Oh, good lad. Craig's got the philosophy going, he's just necking them. So final one for now is Lenton Lane's Summer Dreams, which is a pale. I honestly got Summer Dreams in the song, but it's not, it's Summer Breeze, isn't it? Yeah, that's not bad. So from here, I'll head to a couple of pubs at Derby. Yeah, always make the most, don't you, of your time. So on our way back to the train station, and it is exactly on the way back to the train station.
Is it?
No, however, I couldn't not bring Craig to see some of the best pubs in Derby. So we're going to work our way back to the train station, and I bought him Furnace Brew Pub. First impressions of where we are? No swearing.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. It is in the middle of nowhere. However, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. In you go. Go on. Top boozer this. Anybody that's watching the video and you come down before the 17th, the Furnace has got a Manchester brewery tap takeover. So some of Manchester's best breweries, honestly representing it. Cloudwater, Track. You know, if it's Manchester and it's not Liam Gallagher or Noel Gallagher, you're going to find it in here. So there are some pretty sick options. Pomona Island, another great Manchester-based brewery. So if you're watching this and you've got a couple of days, get down to the Furnace, which is, honestly, for where it's based, for where it's located, this is one of those places that should not be as wonderful of a pub as it is, but it really is. This is by far, this is the one. If you said to me, tell me where Derby's hidden gem is, it's here. It's right here. This is the hidden gem of the Derby bit where you don't necessarily know it's there, but if you don't know it's there, you really should. Honestly, if you're coming to Derby City Centre and you want a beer, and you want a proper beer, come down here. Furnace is such a good pub. If you walk up the slope and the hill, and here is a hill. That's anyone who watched the last Derby video will know I'm not a fan of that hill particularly. But today didn't actually feel too horrific, but I've got to bring him out to see Five Lamps. Five Lamps is such a wonderful pub. So let's take him in there, and then we're heading that way down towards the train station. Five Lamps then is going to be our next stop. Right, I said I absolutely love it in here. I do think this is one of the premier pubs of Derby again for its aesthetic, for its beer choices, for everything about it. And that's one of the reasons that I thought, bring Craig over here, show him this, and let's bring him in. 'Cause it's been, I said, since the refurb in here as well, it looks absolutely amazing, and some plenty of craft beer and stuff on, including the Vault City Pineapple and stuff. I've gone for this OJ Shake from Carnival and Bang the Elephant, and it is not too shabby at all, but it is one of those pretty special pubs. And it's always nice to bump into people who actually watch my videos on YouTube, the people that run now the Optimist in Draycott, and we'll definitely be watching this video anyway. Give us tell them why they should come to the Optimist in Draycott. Who's going to go? Who's going to go? Go on, you go.
It's a lovely little pub.
There we go.
It's a lovely
We
sister
want the
pub of the
sister
original
pub,
Optimist in Spondon.
Yeah, we want local people to come. We want to introduce people to cask ale.
Yeah.
And we want to push the boundaries a little bit.
That's it.
Get people to try new things.
Perfect. Pushing boundaries. I'm all about pushing boundaries. We'll say it's the best. It's clearly going to be the best pub in Draycott. But, you know.
100%.
Draycott, yeah. Draycott. Go to Draycott. I'm going to go. I'm going to go and check it out, and I'll report back. And if they're lying, I'll be the first one to call them out on their lies. You know. But I don't think they are. What a super pub again, Five Lamps is. This is literally, so this is now me taking you on some, not mammoth 30 pub tour of Derby, it's now me taking you on some of what I would say are the best, the must not miss stop-offs of Derby, and this is one of them. 7 stars, circa 1680. One of the little beautiful old boozers of Derby. Again, Craig's never been, so let's take him in here. So I'll take him and show him the little space where you can see the old well and stuff below. Roaring fire and stuff going in there. It's a belting little pub, this. So let's make the 7 stars our next stop. I've always rated the 7 stars as a beautiful little pub. Got some ales on, roaring fire going, which makes it ever so cosy and lovely in here. I sent Craig round to have a look at something that if you've watched my videos from Derby before, you'll already know. But if you've never watched one of my Derby videos before and you haven't seen it, this is why it's well worth coming in, just to have a stand there and look at the well down there. But special little, if we go through as well, shows you how historic this place is. Little smoke room to the back of the pub as well, look. little special smoke. It's a great pub, and it's always worth a stop in. A little bit of history, eh? I'll always stop in the 7 Stars because it is just a little bit of Derby history, and it's beautiful. But 150, 200 yards down from there on the corner is Derby's best live music pub. And that goes without saying. It is Derby's best live music pub. Some of the tribute acts, some of the bands they have on the back room in here are amazing. But not only is it Derby's best live music venue, it's also got a beer selection that rivals anywhere else within the city. It's the Flower Pot, of course. Welcome to the Flower Pot. But it is one of those that, again, every time I come to Derby, I feel I want to stop in at the Flower Pot, just because it does real music, as it says, real music. It's real beer, real music, real people, and it's a free house that serve basically whatever they want to serve because they know good beer. So let's give Craig his first experience seeing the Flower Pot. I don't rate it as one of Derby's best pubs without good reason. Food smells amazing. The music, like I said, is always like, they have live bands on here, absolute centre. Kind of a Vault City Sours on up there, and a Pentridge one. Always a great mix of cask and keg, and just an absolutely stellar pub throughout. No matter what you want in here, you will find it. Trust me, you will find it in the Flower Pot, because it just is one of those booths that, honestly, if you come to Derby and you don't come in the Flower Pot, you've missed out. Because it just is. It's that good a pub. It's that good of a pub that everybody should be coming here. If you come to Derby and you don't come in here, just don't bother. There's no point in having come to Derby if you don't come to the Flower Pot. There really isn't. Love the Flower Pot. It's an amazing place. Right, I was going to take Craig in the Dolphin, but apparently it's having some kind of refurb. I hope they're not doing anything too drastic to it. Because being Derby's oldest pub, that is an absolute gem and a beauty and should be protected at all times. So, going to go around to what used to be the Derby Tap, now called the Royal Standard apparently. So technically it's a new pub to me, because I've not been in the Royal Standard. So we'll go and try that out. I'll tell you what it's like these days. Right, it's time for one more before the train's due then. So sadly we can't get to Smithfield, which I definitely would have taken him to, because that is a banger. But this counts as a new one, because last time I was here this was the Derby Tap, now it is the Royal Standard. It's a gorgeous pub, gorgeous corner building. Apparently the beers in here now have gone up massively over the last little while since they've taken it over. So final port of call for the train tonight, Royal Standard. So I suppose that now, on top of everything else for today, you'd like a tour of the Royal Standard, wouldn't you? So let's show you around. So honestly, the beer selection in here has gone up tenfold in the time that they've obviously moved over. It really has. Cask, craft, whatever you want in here, you're gonna find it. But the place is honestly even more beautiful than it was, and it's not only the seating area there. If you come out into the yard, there's a pretty wicked looking yard area. But wander on through. We'll take you through. So yeah, cask, craft, all sorts on offer. It's now. I said the thing is for me, this place always was a contender for being one of the best pubs in Derby. It always was. But nowadays, with the refurb, with the beer changes and everything like that, it's not just a contender. It's a major player. It's a major player with regards to Derby's best pubs. Honestly, they're all just on the outskirts. All we've been to, they're all just on the outskirts of the city centre bit. Amazing pubs. Come and see them. We're heading to the train station. I'm going to jump on that train and get back to Nottingham. So I've got 3 days on the road from here that I don't want to ruin. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Beer Festival. There's a few tweaks that I need to make, but I want to see that succeed. I want Derby to have a beer festival that it can be proud of. I'll see you tomorrow in Bedworth. It's called Bedworth, apparently. Bedworth. See you tomorrow.